All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. It is JFam. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am, but if you're not having a good day, let me know in the comment section why, if you're willing to share, because I'm pretty sure that you're not the only one that has bad days, and maybe there's somebody that can give you an encouraging word, or I can, and let you know that it's going to be okay. But other than that, let's dive into the video. So, as you can see from the title, it's not clickbait. There is a lot of people that are quitting Warzone right now. And this video is going to be specifically covering Warzone, not Vanguard, not Modern Warfare. But as you know, if you haven't played Warzone in a little while, you're probably watching this video, you probably have been playing Warzone. The new map Caldera came out. The new update came out where all the Vanguard weapons merged with Warzone, and we have new game modes, we have loadout changes. A lot actually had changed. And let me just start by saying this. I am a huge Call of Duty fan. I have been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, and that was, I think, 15 years ago. So I have liked Call of Duty, actually loved Call of Duty for a very long time. To me, it's the most fun franchise, and then it's carried over into Warzone for me. I love Warzone. I have had so many great memories playing Warzone. But unfortunately, with all these issues, with the updates, and just the foreseeable future of the decisions that Activision is making, I think other people are seeing it as well, is that there might not be a future for Warzone. And a lot of these influencers, a lot of big people, as you can see this tweet here from Courage, it's Jack Courage Dunlop, or Courage JD. He used to be a Call of Duty caster, so this guy kind of has Call of Duty running through his blood. He's a huge YouTube live streamer if you don't know who he is. He says, I have officially uninstalled Warzone. In the future, my content will be Fortnite, Halo, Apex, Valorant, and any other game that I want to play. Good riddance. So that's pretty insane. A Call of Duty caster that basically, he kind of made his way in Call of Duty and kind of blew up through Call of Duty. Fortnite did help as well, but I've known him as a Call of Duty guy. He's always playing Call of Duty with Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tap Man. And he says he's uninstalled Warzone. And then you have Aiden, who is hands down, unarguably, I don't know what the word would be, the best Warzone player. Holds tons of kill records. He's just insane. He just tweeted 13 hours ago, I'm embarrassed to be a COD player right now. It seems like everything from Challengers, CDL, and Warzone are down badly right now. I could name a million things wrong with Warzone, but what's the point? Part of me wants to stop playing until the game is fixed, but I don't know. So it's tough for these guys because this is their career. It wasn't tough for Courage, but like Aiden, he makes money. He's the top earner in Warzone as far as tournaments and how much money he has made. So for him, it's like basically deciding to quit playing a professional sport like football and baseball and saying, I'm done, I'm not going to play anymore. Now, why is this? Why is all these creators leaving? Why are they backing out? There's many reasons. Activision actually just laid off a bunch of employees. Raven Software is going on vacation. So from what I'm hearing, the developer team, as far as Warzone and Call of Duty, is running really, really short, and Activision is still aggressively pushing these timelines for content to be coming out, seasonal events like this winter event that's going to be coming out in Warzone. And that really doesn't give these people, people being developers, much time to focus on the issues at hand when they're trying to also meet other deadlines that have been planned for the future of the game. Now, I play crossplay. I play with my dad on Xbox. I play with my brother on PS4. I play with my son on PS4. And there is, I don't even probably have to tell you, the plethora of issues, from my brother's gun looking like a pyramid, it's like prismed, to crashes, to structural and gameplay mechanics that is a lot of streamers and content creators are complaining about as far as loadout changes. If you guys have not noticed that across the board, whether it be the Vanguard exclusive mode or the regular Warzone mode, you can no longer buy or get a loadout until the first loadout drops. Now, this is really, really slowing the pace of the gameplay. A lot of people like to get the loadouts. And for me, I personally, I don't mind it. But the main issue at hand is that the ground loot is absolutely horrendous. If any of you guys have picked up that legendary MG and you've shot it and you have seen that recoil, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's been suggested by other big streamers like It's Iron, who I think has the second most wins in Warzone, to buff the ground loot and make it similar to Iron Trials. So Iron Trials, I don't know who worked on that, what developer worked on that, but I think he actually or she actually played Warzone because the builds, the guns were actually good with good attachments. Now, with the floor loot in the new Warzone integration, I'm telling you, I don't know who designed it or who dreamed up of some of these guns, but they're absolutely horrible. They're terrible. So if you got to use these guns for the first 5 minutes of the game, or however long, I can't think off the top of my head, however long until that first zone comes, it's honestly miserable. Yeah, you're fighting other people that are using the same guns, but it's not enjoyable. It's not fun. That's why everybody's discouraged and they want to get their loadout right away so they can actually have good builds. So I think that's one of the biggest complaints. Another complaint I've seen very often, and it's really weird and I don't understand why, as far as I don't understand why mechanically, is the visibility for some reason on this map is horrendous. I can't see anybody. It's almost as if their character blends in too well with the map. I'm not sure. I've tried different settings. JGod's made setting videos, but overall, I think the consensus is that it is very hard to see on this map. Another big complaint that I'm seeing is that the audio, and I've experienced this many, many times, the audio is absolutely horrible. I'm not sure what's going on or who's running the audio side of this, but many, many times my audio cuts in and out of the game. I physically can't hear anything for a couple seconds, which is really weird. I'm not sure why this isn't fixed. But for me also, what is really annoying, and it's a positive, the mountains, I really like the layout. I think this map is beautiful. It's really fun to play, but there has to be a better way to navigate the map. Maybe similar to Apex Legends, where you can have a zip line that zips up onto the top of a mountain, because rock climbing in this game, you can't even climb over a pebble, let alone run around and climb up a mountain. I mean, it's just awful. Kind of like the ski lifts that are in the game. Yeah, imagine if there was a ski lift, but you could attach yourself via zip line like Apex Legends and just zip all the way up the mountain. That'd be fantastic. That would increase the speed of the gameplay, make things a lot better. But for now, you're just stuck trying to climb rocks or drive vehicles. I mean, it's just terrible. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining constantly. I'm just trying to show the issues of why a lot of content creators and streamers and these big influencers are actually deciding to move on to the game. Now, the main issue, what I see, is that it's almost as if, like I said, it's not the devs issue, it's Activision. They're pushing. They want store bundles to be out. Warzone is a free-to-play game, so the only way they're making their money is through these store bundles. And the biggest complaint is people say, well, you're able to put these new store bundles out, release new skins, release new blueprints, but yet you can't fix these simple bugs like PS4 crashes, the crazy pyramid gun glitch, no audio. These major issues they are seeing not being addressed, but they're seeing new content coming out. That's what's discouraging, and people are saying, well, this is the future of the game. And not to mention, Activision have some insane lawsuits with the way they treat women in the company. It's really, really not looking good. But once again, I love this map. I just, like, my heart is drawn towards it. I'm having a lot of fun at the same time as, getting very discouraged. It's like being in a bad relationship and hoping things will change, but they never do because you just, oh man. But how do we fix this? That's the issue. We can keep complaining. But what is the resolve? How are things going to be changed? Well, here's the problem, is that Activision has to be seeing money lost. Vanguard was still the #1 selling game out of all games in November, so that really doesn't help. But remembering that Warzone is a free-to-play game, the only way they're making money on Warzone is by selling these bundles. So if you go on strike with me, don't buy any bundles. Don't give them your money unless you think they deserve your money. I have bought the battle pass because I do think that's worth it, but I do not buy anything from the store. And I think if enough people, especially like Courage, he has this huge following. Aiden, these guys, maybe you're wondering, why does it matter if these guys are quitting? Well, these guys have huge followings. They have creator codes. So if their huge followings are moving on to other games like the creators moving on to, that's going to be tapping into Activision's money. These people aren't going to be spending any money in the game anymore. So that is a huge deal when you see these guys deciding to move on. But other than that, that's kind of my 2 cents. I really don't matter. I'm just kind of like a small piece in this puzzle when it comes to my following. But I just wanted to shine some light. If you guys see people complaining out there, they're not just being ungrateful. A lot of these big guys and these content creators and streamers really do love Warzone. They love the map, but they can kind of see the foreseeable future if things don't change. If Activision doesn't step in and actually be a company that cares about their people, if they don't step in and say, hey, we got to hire some more people and allocate some resources that actually fix the game, and maybe step back and stop focusing on new content as far as content that's going to make them money. I know it's hard, but at the same time, in the long run, people are leaving. They don't want to play anymore. So that's just my 2 cents once again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe answered some questions, cleared things up. I want to know in the comment section, what is your favorite thing right now about the new Warzone map? What are you enjoying most? And also, if you care to share, I'm also curious, what drives you crazy the most? What is that one thing that you wish that Activision would fix and change in Warzone? For me personally, it would be the floor loot. I don't mind the loadout being later in the first circle, as long as the floor loot is acceptable, as long as it's good, as long as I can find weapons that are tolerable. Because once again, this floor loot, it's not tolerable. It's not fun. But other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we will see you in the next video. Later.